All right, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Austin,
I'm Jax.
and today we're going to be going over the Terraria bosses, and I think it'd be cool if we ranked them on
How fun they are.
how fun they are or how much we like their design. Would you
Yeah.
want to rank their design or their funness? What do you want to do?
Their funness.
All right, let's start with very first boss in the game, King Slime. What do you think?
He's okay. C, since we don't have F.
A C tier, you think?
Yeah.
Why?
Should we add a F?
No. Because I don't think any of the bosses are F tier like that on fun.
Okay.
None of
yeah.
them are that on fun.
He's fun, but when you first fight him, it's slightly annoying. But if you fight him a second time, it's pretty fun after that. Or is that just me?
Yeah, sometimes you just skip over him because of how fast you go through the game, but I think he's a pretty good boss to very start out with, especially if you're like a new player. He's pretty simple. You can cheese him pretty easy. His expert mode doesn't add anything too crazy besides for the spike slimes, which are kind of annoying. So I think overall C tier is pretty good for the fight.
Let's just keep the
It's
C
a
tier.
solid start, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
What's next? Eye of Cthulhu, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
S tier. I love Eye of Cthulhu. He's my most favorite boss.
Oh, really?
It's just so unique too. What other game do you fight a gigantic eyeball?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't think of one. That's a good point, Jax. Yeah, that's a good point. I do like the fight, especially on expert mode, because he starts doing dashes more frequently the lower he gets on health.
Yeah,
and
and
it can
plus
make it really
it's-
hectic and really fun.
And also, his expert drop is also really good.
Oh, his expert drop is very good. Yeah, S tier. He's literally the face of
Yes.
Terraria, and for a reason too.
Yes.
So, all right, the next boss,
Eater of
Eater of
Worlds.
Worlds.
He's really fun, but his drops get in the ground, and that's really annoying. And he's slightly annoying, and because of that, I'll put him in A.
I think he's an A tier fight too. He's really fun to fight. I like how he splits. I like the way you spawn him. I like how you have to fight him in the corruption. And his expert mode drop is just as good as It might be the best expert mode drop out of all of them, I think.
Yeah.
So A tier.
Okay, and the next one, Brain of Cthulhu.
Brain of Cthulhu, if you're doing Crimson. What do you think?
Probably slightly worse than Eater of Worlds, so B tier.
I would actually say C tier. I think the fight sucks.
I think it's a unique fight though, and there has some pretty unique attacks, and because of that, it goes up one tier.
All right, I guess we
me.
could do B tier for you. I would put it C tier because I think it's really boring. I think he's pretty easy. He's the only
Yeah.
boss that you can knock back.
Okay,
He's just a worse worm. What is the next one?
It's Queen Bee, but Queen
Bee.
Bee's not in there. So I think we just skipped the Skeletron.
All right, straight to Skeletron.
S. Skeletron's
S.
super fun. Hand bosses are literally in every game, but come on, they're really fun, and you have to agree with me.
I like Skeletron. I think he has a cool name. I like his functions, how he guards the dungeon. You can't get in until you beat him.
Yeah.
The fight's pretty fun. You have to fight him on the dungeon roof, and expert mode can be pretty fun too because he has those skull projectiles, which are annoying, but they
Yeah.
actually make it hard. So I do like that. All right,
Deer Clops is next.
Deer Clops. What do you think? The Don't Starve crossover boss.
He is a pretty unique boss, but I don't really know how to feel about him. Most I could do is probably B or C.
B or C? I'll put him B. Just because of
Yeah, I
his
think
boss
that's
fight
pretty
in Don't
fair.
Starve. I don't think you've played Don't Starve, but it's way better than in Terraria. The Terraria one's kind of lame. He just slows you down and follows you back and forth. He can get stuck on walls.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring. But I do like his drops, and I do like the way he looks. I like he's a crossover character. What's
Yeah,
next?
his drop's pretty good. Yeah, B tier's good.
What's next?
Okay, Wall of Flesh.
Wall of Flesh.
S tier.
S tier.
It's just a gigantic, terrifying wall that comes after you. Okay, we gotta
Exactly.
go
Hold
a
on.
bit faster.
We'll just skip all the mini bosses. It'll be fine. Yeah, I do like it.
yeah,
The
I-
fact
I-
that it's in the underworld, the way you summon it by killing the guide, that's really
Yeah.
cool. His drops, his hard mode, S tier all around.
Okay, where's Queen Slime?
It's not here. They don't have all that updated.
Okay,
Let's see.
mech bosses. It doesn't have all the mech bosses.
We'll just use this as for all mech bosses. Mech bosses as a whole. What do you think?
They're all pretty fun. I like how it's like mostly three of the most famous pre-hard mode bosses and upgraded. I would probably put it in A.
Yeah. A, because it's not very creative. It's just the boss is upgraded into metal, but I do like their designs. They're really cool. Their drops are really good. They help you with the things. I like the different ways you can go about beating them.
They would go better
like
if
them.
they had a better expert mode drop.
Oh yeah, their expo mode. That's a good point, Jax.
Okay.
Let's rank.
I think next is Terra. Yeah, it's
Yep.
Plantera. Why do people like Plantera? I don't really like it.
You don't like Plantera?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a big fan of Plantera.
Why?
I don't know. It's just I don't really know.
You just don't know?
I would put it in B or C as well.
I'll put it in B for you, but I would put it A. I like Plantera. Their music's cool. I like the arena you have to make. It's kind of annoying, but her drops are good. She unlocks the temple,
Okay,
and it's a fun
it
fight.
doesn't. Okay, it doesn't have Golem.
Let's see. We'll use this as Golem.
Golem.
What do you think?
He just dies immediately.
Yeah.
D.
D tier. Horrible fight. Nothing. What's after him? Lunatic
Cultist. He's unique, but he's just so annoying. But his uniqueness does put him in A, in my opinion.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. He is a cool fight. His drops, I wish he would actually drop something.
Let's just do all the pillars in the same tier to make it.
All pillars, C tier at best. I don't like them. If it's the solar pillar, it's F.
Yeah, that sucks.
And then final boss, Moonlord, which isn't on here. We'll use this to represent him.
Yeah, Moonlord. It's cool. A tier.
It might be B for me. I think it's a little underwhelming for a final boss. It is just kind of back and forth on a sky platform.
Now time to throw this. Oh, sorry.
That's the list. Full list. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the list. And that's it from us.
Yep. See ya.